Hello! Today I am going to try and throw a ton of videos at you. First one is going to be a From the Depths one, and hopefully 3 others. Yes, I did say 3. And they will be different games that I will be first looking. I've never actually tried them, so I'm going to try them out. So anyway, today's video is a fortress. Well, will be a fortress. So I'm going to demonstrate how to build a fortress. So the first thing we need to do is to get into build mode, go to new objects, and get ourselves a fortress. Okay, now we have a fortress. The fortress by default will float. It does not fall to the ground. It is great. I'm going to stick a few bits on top of it. I'm going to make quite a small fortress just to make it. It's quite simple to do here. So I'm going to end down the middle, and let's have 6. Oh, crap. What did I just do? Oh well, never mind. Alright, so in here we have Sky Fortress turbines. We need Sky Fortress turbines if we want this thing to continue to float. Don't ask me why that block is there. I think there's a bug, as you can quite clearly see. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to stick these around the edges. So before I do any more, I'm going to and fill in the middle like so. There we go, that's that. Wrong one, there we go. One there, that's fine. And let's stick one there. And one there. Okay, so you can see that they use power with a power in reserve, which means they require an engine. They also require a controller. So I'm going to stick the controller literally dead center. Controllers can be found under control, and they are, where are they? Fortress controller. I'm going to stick a chair on here, just so that I know what I'm doing, and I can stick my bloke there. So, with the fortress controller, as long as you've got pieces of fortress, you can use any of the keys they provide. T, G, Y, U, I, H, J, K. I will demonstrate this now. Y, I, U, J, K, H, G, T. There we go, all different orders. So depending on which one you go, depends if you go up, down, left, right, forwards, backwards, or turn. These are not expected to be fast vehicles, so do not expect them to travel at light speed. They are designed to be fortresses, aka places of solitude and places where you can store stuff. So, what do we need? Well, most fortresses probably will need some kind of engine. So I can choose to use the electric engine if I wish with my batteries, but I'm going to go with a slightly more traditional fuel storage method, fuel system method, aka an engine. So I'm going to have a 3x3 block of engine. I'm going to stick it here behind the driver. I'm going to stick a fuel engine on. So today you're actually going to see quite a lot of different things in one video, which is quite cool. So I'll stick an engine on the front, and I'm going to stick, I don't know, 2 crankshafts off of it, and yeah, why not? Let's do that. There we go. Right, so next I'm going to put a couple of cylinders on here. 1, 2. There we go. So that's fully charged the turbines. That's literally all it required. It's not a lot. So I've stuck on here 8 cylinders, giving me a massive 80 power! You know, it'd be quite cool if I edit that bit and put in like a, yeah, anyway, don't worry. So, bit more power out of this thing. Let's stick some injectors on it. Injector. And suddenly we have 1600 power! A little bit crazy. Okay, so next, I don't know what I want, but I know I want something. Let's just stick a couple of carburetors on it. There we go. So if I do that like that, and that like that, oh Christ, that. Stick that there, and then we get ourselves not a supercharger, not a turbocharger left or right. We want a straight one. Where is it? Oh, yeah, you've got to do that stupid thing, haven't you? I wonder if you can do that. So one end is connected to the cylinder, the other end isn't connected. Oh, this is something I've been trying to... I keep meaning to try and do. Because I've seen this somewhere on a video. Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. Cool. In that case, ignore everything I've just done. I'm going to stick a supercharger on the top, 2 of them. 1, 2. And that just tells the fuel efficiency, not that it matters on a Fortress. Just remember, on a Fortress you're probably looking to make fuel rather than spend it. Okay, so exhausts. Let's do the exhausting exhausts. Corner pipe. 1. Corner pipe. 2. Junction pipe. Doesn't really matter anymore because they sort of merged them. Corner pipe, like so. Straight pipe, like so. Corner pipe. There we go, like so. No, I want not throughput. Left junction pipe, like so. One of those, like so. And then I want to do a throughput. That'll do. Regular exhaust. There we go. Exhaust complete. Well, that was exciting. So we have a massive 8997 fuel. It's going to last forever, isn't it? Okay, so we have the beginning of our Fortress. So, what else can you do with a Fortress? Stick guns on it and armour. And believe me when I say stick armour on it, you can stick as much as you like on. These things stay floating no matter how much you put on them. It's great. So let's see. Before I do anything excitingly over the top, I'm going to stick a fuel refinery on, because we only need one. I'm going to stick it on top of the fuel, because I feel daring. I'm going to stick a couple of flare stacks. Oh Christ, there we go. 3 of those. So that should be enough to convert 600 material to 3,100 fuel per minute. So as you can see at the moment I've still got the same amount of fuel. It's not really changed. And there is a good reason for that. I'll explain in 2 seconds. Let's go 3 meters there. Okay, sorry, I just, couldn't help it. 1 meter slope. It's all about design when it comes to fortresses. You never know what's going to shoot you. 1 corner left. There we go. Done. All right. Okay, fine, that's done. So, what else do we need? Well, now you're asking. Material storage! I'm probably being a bit over the top. It's coming up to Christmas. Exciting, eh? Right, so, let's stick 1 there, and obviously 1 there. And suddenly, oh look, the fuel's up! Yay! Okay, so currently my avatar is giving... So I'm going to turn that off. My avatar is no longer giving resources. Therefore, everything I need to get for this vehicle... Okay, I've got 3,089 out of 8,000 resources. Everything I need to give has to be given by something else. So this is all new stuff. I haven't shown any of this on my channel yet. Material gatherer. Now you've got 2 types of material gatherer. You've got an oil drill and a material gatherer. I don't really know what the difference is apart from the type of zones that they can be done. Seabed from resource zones, and this one is seabed when in resource zones using a laser, and this one uses a drill. Exactly the same as it says. So just look at the stats. Everything's the same. Doesn't matter which one you pick. So stick one of these on here. Trying to remember the way to put it on, like that. Nope. So as you can see, my resources are going down, which is interesting. Ah, there we go, like that. Oh look, my resources are going up! Okay, so I'm going to chuck a load of these on. There we go. That should be enough for now. So, Oh, cool. Laser effect. I haven't seen that before. That's cool. Okay, so we now have a self-sustaining system here. Current temperature is not bad. What's the dangerous gas is 0. That's good. So this is effectively what you need if you are going to have a resource gathering type fortress. Basically. There are a couple other things you can add, obviously, such as guns, armour, basically anything, to be fair. But it's completely up to you where you go with this. As you can see, pretty much everything else in the game is for decoration. You could use a fortress to demonstrate things to yourself, so you could build your own steam engines on there, have a massive, humongous thing. Check out my 300k video. I stuck that on a boat. Beat that. You can also try out automated control blocks, but just be aware that these don't work in the same way as normal vehicles because they float. They do what you ask. Oh yeah, one other thing I've got to show you. Okay, so every now and again you get green puffs out of the bottom. That means they're working. That means they're doing their job and they are using power. You can see power draw per frame as I hover over this. That basically is how much power it is using continuously. So you can improve this by getting lower to the water. Watch this. And we're now at the water level. Okay, so at the water level we have a 0.34, 0.32, 0.31, 0.305, 0.2, 0.28, 0.284, 282, and so on. It basically works on gravity. So basically what you want to do is have these basically dipping on the water edges to be probably as efficient as you need them to be, and still allow these things to work, because these cannot go in the water. That's something useful to know. If you're wondering why the sea's so flat, it's because in creative mode you can choose to reduce your wave size. I'll show you. Options. Gameplay level of detail, I believe. No, vehicle designer mode. There you go. 0. Ha ha ha. And of course if you put lights on it you can test it with the nighttime mode. Just literally drag the time. There we go. Anyway, so that is a fortress. That is a controllable fortress. What is this I hear you say? I've missed something. Well, in terms of fortress stuff, I have missed one thing. One thing being the AI. So, AI can control fortresses. You require a mainframe. You require a little bit of processing stuff, to be fair, so let's just chuck a load of stuff on here. Card slots. Wrong way. Turn it that way. There we go. General processing card. 1, 2. General purpose. No. Cards and slots. Where are you? Fortress, fortress, fortress. Fortress AI. Fort. There it is. Okay, so we've got a Fortress AI attached to our mainframe now. Okay, so the Fortress AI can be programmed to a point. Let's say naught trackers. Okay, fine. Kind of programmed, should I say? Provide resource zone for AI for Fortress. Well, as we're in the middle of resource zone, it doesn't really matter. So if I go back here now, you can also add the other AI stuff for shooting stuff if you really want it. Pointless to have propulsion balancing, pointless to have land AI because this is a floating fortress. Right, okay, so now if I go to out of here, E. Oh, look, I did make another vehicle. Let's get rid of that. So now if I go to my floating fortress, select it. I should. Only move force when the AI is in patrol or fleet mode. Okay, so let's go here. Put it in patrol mode. See, press C to bring this up. It's in patrol mode, so it's now up to me what I do. So I right click and I can do that. And it ignores me.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Lovely. Pain in the... Okay. Let's try this another way, shall we? Let's give it a naval AI. And that should be enough. Out there. Is there anything else I missed? Detection, local weapon controller, musician, enemy simulator, control. See. Outbuild mode E, right, okay.
Listening. Moving out.
Turn AI mainframe into patrol mode. They will follow patrol routes that you can set up. No, they won't. Turn AI mainframe
Form up
into
and
fleet.
fly with fleet. Moving out.
Ah, look, it's moving! There! Fleet mode works brilliantly. I'll have to investigate patrol mode. I know it works. I've used it before, but he may have adjusted it since I last used it. So anyway, as you can see, it can move with the AI on board. So you don't need the naval one. You just need the fortress one, because that's literally what it needs. Anyway, so you can now control your fortress and make sure it stays in or outside the zone if you want it to. There are other zones on the map, I hear. I have not really looked properly, but there are some out there. There might not be any in this particular map. What does that say? Foxmere, never been there. That might be interesting to investigate. Yep, so this map appears to be simply a one resource place, but at least it's unlimited, so you don't have to worry about that. So, there we go. A fortress, all yours. Have fun. Don't break it too much. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you've got any suggestions or ideas or questions or anything, please put it in the comments. I'm about to start on my next 2 videos, 3 videos even. So yeah, good night.